when my husband walked across the kitchen room at 7 o'clock one morning when I saw my kids leaving to go on the school bus. And he said he was going to straighten me out once and for all. It snapped something in my head. And when I saw myself flying through the air in my dining room to the window, knowing I was going to hit that window, and the only thing I could think about was, God, I hope my kids don't see me on that school bus. I knew then that somehow I was going to have to find the strength to leave a man that I loved more than myself. Everything started at once, but it didn't start until many, many years into what was going on. It was a very gradual thing because I kept everything swept up. You don't know that someone is taking your identity away from you until one day you can spill a glass of orange juice and it's all over. Everything that made sense 5 minutes ago doesn't anymore. You can't lie to yourself. You can't lie anymore. You snap and nothing is the same. And my world snapped that day. It didn't just stop with me flying across the dining room. That was the day that everything started. That was the day that I was married for over 20 years and I got to look at this stuff. That was the day that nothing I spit, shined, and polished made it better.
When I was 12 years old, I began dating a 17-year-old guy, and we were together for 4 years. At first it was like, oh, lovey-dovey, and everything was just perfect, and I thought I was so in love.
When he drank, he got really violent, and at first it was usually he would just yell at me a lot, and he never physically harmed me until probably 6 months into the relationship, and it's because I wouldn't have sex with him. I had nowhere to turn to, and I had nowhere to go.
I wanted to hide. The only place I could think of is under my bed. When it was at nighttime when they was fighting, just got underneath my bed. He hit my mom in the stomach with the bottle, and then he kicked her in the stomach when they got home. And he's made my family so terrible. One time he did all that stuff to me, and then it started to get really, really bad, and then finally I said, quit it. And then I pointed the knife at him, but I just said, quit it, and then he did it. He did. I just had to do something.